All right, YouTube, what's up? How's it going tonight? We're going to do a quick live stream. Just want to get an update to you. It's going to be very quick, and then we'll be on our way. So I just want to give you guys an update and see how things are looking on Bitcoin, on the Bitcoin chart. So welcome to...
All right, YouTube.
There we go.
What's
We got
up?
sound and video. All right, excellent. Excellent. You guys pop in. Go ahead and just let me know you're here. Hey, what's up, Twins Records? How's it going? I'm going to do a quick live. It's going to be very quick. Just give you an update on this wave and see what we can expect for the future. So just you and me. Just you and me. Just you and I. All right. All right, there's 5 of you. Look at a Bitcoin chart here very quickly on the small time frame. What's up, Crypto Takeover? How's it going? All right, we're going to take a peek at this correction, see what's going on. So let's zoom out just a little to get some context here. So the MA's off there. There's the 2-hour chart there. There we go. All right, so trying to figure out this wave that's being formed. I'm guessing this has got one more hit to the high potentially. So let's look at it and see if it is or not. Right now my count is 1, 2. All that's 3, 4, and then we're making 5. Now the question is this finished? Is it done? Is it completed? There are 5 waves in there. What makes it hard are these 4th waves. This looks like a 4th wave right there. That looks like a 4th wave as well. That 5th wave is awful truncated. So either this is 1, 2 of the 5th wave, and that would be tricky because then we'd be doing that, and that would be really, really bullish. Okay, and that's a possibility. Or that is the 5th wave right there. So that's the big question mark of the day. So what we're going to do now, I've already talked about that in the other live streams. So what we're going to do now is just look at this current wave action here and see what it's looking like. And let me just tell you what I'm thinking. So yeah, let's do that now. We're going to go into the 5-minute time frame just to look at the current wave action and say, what is this? This wave right here looks awful impulsive. It does kind of come down choppy, but it's kind of, it's fairly impulsive, guys. It followed a flat, kind of a flat, or I don't know that that's even a flat or not. It just might be the 5th wave, and that's finished. And now this is like the first wave of a downward move. That's 1, and we're getting 2. In a 2-wave, we'd expect a 3-wave move, and that's kind of what we have right now, a 3-wave move. It looks like a WXY to me. The reason it is a WXY is because the first wave is 3 waves. Let me show it to you. And there we got a 3-wave move right there. Now, if we check the fibs, it isn't like a 3rd wave or anything like that. Oh, let's try it again. Boom, boom. Boom, right there. And so we came past the 1276. We approached the 1618 extension, but we did not hit it. That's a corrective type. That's an ABC. That's a 3-wave zigzag. Then we've got this little 3-wave move to the downside. And it looks like we've got another 5-3-5 for this next wave. Looks like it started with some kind of a beginning diagonal or something. So we've got a leading diagonal, a corrective wave, and then another 5-wave. And then we've got this deep correction. So the question is this larger move, is this larger correction finished right here? All right. Or is it going to turn into something more complex than that? What you say? How could that turn into more complex? Well, first off, let me just show you. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place with my fibs and with the chart. What's up, Cy Hall? How's it going? R-Bone, what'd it do? All right. So yeah, we throw the extensions right here. You can see we came to the 1-to-1 extension right between the 1-to-1 and the 127 extensions there. That's a perfect corrective area. This came too low to be. This didn't come high enough for a 3rd wave. This came too low for a 4th wave. There's just all kinds about. This is a corrective type of structure. Doesn't look like a diagonal or a leading diagonal. It just looks corrective. Now, that means the corrective wave, it looks like it's a 3-wave. It looks like it's about finished. If it's finished, we could just be heading straight down from here. We're getting like a 1, 2, and then we're going to be 3, 4, 5. We got a big dump ahead of us. Now if that's the case, if it comes straight down, I'm expecting some more downside based on this wave shape. Okay, if it comes down another wave, then it's going to be either A, B, and then C. Okay, we got an ABC correction. We're expecting a 5-wave move to the downside. That would be corrective, and that would imply we would have more up to go. Okay, that would be, so that'd be a good buy zone, back here, and then looking to go up. Generally, we like to see it come to the one-to-one extension, but I'll tell you what, Bitcoin's been hitting the 786 extension like crazy very often. So let me just show you. Okay, 786 is down here at 91. The one-to-one extension is 9027. The 127 is $8,900. That is the pocket. That is the zone of a corrective area. So I would expect the price, if it's going to come down another move, okay, right now, if it's going to come down now, it's going to come down in this pocket if it comes down correctively, and that would be a 5, 3, and a 5 type of move. Now it could stop at the 786, the 1-to-1, or the 127. It could even come and test the 1618, but it shouldn't surpass it. If it does surpass the 1618, then we're not talking about an ABC correction. You know what we're talking about? We're talking about an impulse to the downside. We're talking about impulsive waves. So that means we'd be getting a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We would expect after a move like that, we would expect an A, B, C like that, and then followed by another impulse, to the downside, and that's not drawn to size or anything. So yeah, if this is coming down impulsively, we'll know that if price comes down to the 1618, your price target for that is about 87.92. You want to see price to come past that. I would say 87.50 might be a good place. Come past that and stay substantially. Expect a little bit of a correction and then one more wave, and that would give you your five-wave move. That would be an impulse. Okay. And then if we get an impulse like that, guys, then we expect a 3-wave correction and then another impulse to the downside. So if this stays in this region and we get kind of a rejection off of this region and we head up, then chances are we're going to be going up for that 5th wave that we were talking about. We got one more hit to the high. Our targets are up there about $9,900 to $10,000 right now, based on the wave structure that we can see now. Just repeating yesterday's information quickly because this is going to be a quick video. All right, so here's another thing that could happen here, and I'll explain it. We could get a lot more choppy in this region. That could take a lot more time, and let me explain what that wave shape could look like. Okay, this could get a lot more complex, and here's how it can happen. First off, we have a complex WXY right here. Okay, what's up, Carrie? We got a WXY here, okay, and then what we could be getting is a 3-wave like that. Okay, if we get another 3-wave like that, then we would expect one more 3-wave like this, and we'd have basically a larger, more complex corrective wave, and we'd have a 1 and a 2, or an A and a B, something like that. But that's how that could become more complex. So right now, it's a simple WXY. It's a WXY. It's fairly complex as it is, okay? But if they want to make it more complex and make it take longer, then they can just bring it down kind of correctively like that, and then take it up for and retest this high range in this area. So that's a possibility as well. So let's recap some of the possibilities, just so that you can kind of grab this and understand it. I'm not just pulling lines out of my rear end, and I'm not just making up things. I'm actually dealing with Elliott wave structures. So a couple of things to think about. Number one, is this 5th wave finished? Do we have one more hit to the high or not? Okay, that's something to think about. Number two, if it is this like a 1, 2, and we're going to get like a really big wave up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's something to think about as well. I don't think so. This looks like a corrective wave. Looks like we have more downside to go. That could happen 3 ways. That downside could happen 3 ways. Let me explain it to you just again very quickly. It could simply come down in 5 waves, retest this region right in here that I have a box around, and that would give us a simple zigzag to the downside. Now, does Bitcoin ever do something that simple? I mean, very rarely, very rarely. And when it does, you're like, what in the world? Hey, Shusane, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Leo Money, how are you? All right, so that's a possibility. We could just get a simple zigzag. If they want to make this more complex, okay, we could get some kind of a move like so, like that. It'll be a 3-wave. It's going to retest the top of this wave again, and then we're going to get another 5-wave to the downside like that. That would be probably a deeper retrace. Actually, it might not be deeper at all. In fact, it wouldn't. It would bring the targets up. Let me see. Yeah, if it came back here for some reason, it would bring the targets up and not so deep. All right, so that would be a corrective move, okay? That would be a corrective shape right here, 535, expecting more upside, okay? Now, so could come straight down, zigzag, could get more complex, and then come down, okay, zigzag. And both of those scenarios implies more up to go, all right? 9,900 is on the map. The other way it could come down, guys, is impulsively. Okay, it could come down as an impulse, 1, 2, and then we get a long big wave, 3, 4, 5, like that. We get a big impulse wave to the downside. If we got that, guys, we would then expect a 3-wave move and then more downside to come from there. So that kind of gives you the scenarios that I'm looking at just based on this structure right here. So I'm not just guessing where the market's going. I'm telling you, I see a structure. It looks corrective. It implies where price might be headed based upon that structure. Okay, so that's what I'm doing on my channel. Some people just don't understand that. They don't understand it all. So again, I'm basing all of that that analysis on the fact that looks like a corrective move right there. I got a 3-wave here, and then this looks like a 3-wave there. This looks like a W. Well, actually, sorry, W is here, X is here, and a Y is here. So there's a WXY. If it gets more, again, they could drag it out. They could totally do this crap on you. Okay, so they give you a 3-wave, and then you get one more 3-wave like that. Then you go down. So that wastes time. That kind of correction. Okay, it also gets us up higher retrace. We've only retraced somewhere around the 50% mark right now. Let me pull the fibs on this guy and see where we came. Boom, ba-da-doom. Yeah, we came to the 50%. Didn't quite make the golden zone. There is a chance, y'all. There is a chance, just a chance, that we do this. Boom, up here and then come down. So be prepared for such a thing. All right, now I will tell you that if Jim is wrong, this isn't a corrective wave, but this is actually an impulse to the upside in some kind of fashion. Number one, that's a very, very strange looking impulse. Okay, that's the first thing I would say. Secondly, where would we expect price to come? And no, it's impulsive. I'd say past 9,500, guys. If price gets past 9,500, we're looking fairly impulsive, I would think. Maybe not. It just depends on how low this would come if it's corrective. Yeah, about 9,500, I would say, is probably the way I'm thinking about it. Yeah, price kind of gets back up here past 9,500. We're starting to look more bullish than bearish. So we'd be talking like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then getting a larger wave there. So watch out for that price level, okay? Thanks, Arbone. I appreciate it. All right, so yeah, looking good, guys, looking good. So I'm expecting some more downside. That's the way I'm looking at it. Be honest with you, the Litecoin chart is kind of a conundrum to me. The wave shape, it's very odd here, very, very odd shape right there. I can't exactly tell. It looks like it's a 3-wave move. Actually, this looks like it could be a 1-2-1-2 forming. But I don't even like that as a 1-2-1-2 because the 4 overlaps the 1. Huh. Yeah, see, Litecoin here, you got this 3-wave move here. And then we got a 3-wave move and then some kind of a 5-wave move. So that could be a flat right there. But then we got another 3-wave move there. 3-wave move there. It's looking pretty odd to me. So I drew this line on my chart. If price breaks that, there's a good chance we're coming on down. I'm going to just be watching that. If this is some kind of a weird shape here, this could be this could be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. That could be a expanding diagonal beginning wave, maybe. So that could be a 1, 2, and then this could be a 1, 2 as well. And so that would be very, very bearish. That would be extremely bearish if that's a 1, 2, 1, 2. So draw that line on your chart right there. Watch price, see if it breaks that. If it does, chances are we're going to be heading lower, along with Bitcoin, the way I expect. Okay, let's look at Ethereum, same way. We've already kind of broken, but we bounced off of the trend line that I drew here. So be careful and watch that trend line as well. Let's see if we break it. But this is looking very corrective as well. Boom. Boom, right there. Came to the 1-to-1 extension, got the bounce. I'd like to see the follow through. So what I would be expecting is we got a 5 wave, we got a 3 wave, and then we get another 5 wave at least. If that 3 wave, let's see, let me just give you the corrective and impulsive fibs so you can kind of know what to look for Ethereum. Let me get the MAs off the screen. There we go. Boom. Right there. Okay, so if we get a price down to 163, guys, this is looking very impulsive to the downside. Okay, so that would be, in other words, we'd have a lot more downside to go if we get down here. Okay, so we'd have a lot more downside to go if price comes all the way down here. If price, however, comes down to this region right here between the 786, the 1-to-1, and the 127 extension, and stops and then begins to bounce, and that's a good sign here. We'd be going A, B, C, and then we're going up for more bull action. Okay, I won't leave you stranded. We won't make all that happen by tomorrow, so I'll be able to let you know what's going on, and if I see anything worth sharing with you on the fly, I'll go live. And so just make sure you're subscribed and make sure the alert bell's on. You'll know exactly when I'm live whenever I get live. Okay. All right, I'll take just a couple of questions. Not going to take chart requests tonight. It's Friday. It is Family Fun Friday with my family, and I want to hang out with them. But I wanted to get y'all some information because I didn't get the video out today, and so I thought I'd get it out quickly with a live stream. So, questions? Anybody? How we doing? Everything understandable here? Everybody know what scenarios we're watching for? I did a lot of talking. So basically for Bitcoin, just to recap, I've shared 3 ways that this thing could come down. I'm expecting a little bit more downside. That's what I would expect. If we get more upside from here, then I've just interpreted this wave way improperly, but it looks very corrective to me. So it can come out down a zigzag like that. That's one. We could get a little bit a push down and then another push up, and that gets more extended, and then it comes down. That's 2. Or the last way it could come down is basically as an impulse like that. 5 waves, you get a 3-wave correction, and then it's going to continue down like that. So those are the 3 down moves that I see. Okay, if it goes up from here, then it's up from there, and I'm wrong. So that's the way I'm seeing it now. That's my take on the wave action. Okay, one of the things we've been doing and I've been doing is trying to trade these MA crosses, and so as the prices cross this yellow line right here, I'd like to see it cross this red line here. If it does, we might go long for that, but I'm thinking we're probably going to get a break, a candle break in next hour or two, somewhere down below that line. So that's why I have that trend line drawn on my screen. So okay. Okay, yeah, Bob, thanks. Good, really good question. What's my confidence of the down move? Well, okay, here's the problem with my confidence. My confidence right there, that is either a 1-2-1-2, and it's really bullish, like going up big time, but it doesn't look like a 1-2-1-2, but I imagine it could be. It looks more corrective to me. It looks like a 3-wave structure. So I feel fairly confident that there's going to be another down move. Now, whether we do get this kind of a move and then we go up a little higher before we come down, or we just go straight down from here, I cannot say. But I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 7. A 7 on my how I feel, my confidence level. Maybe a 6.5 to 7 on my confidence level for the down move. And that would give us basically a 5, a 3, and a 5, at least. That's the way I think about it. $9,500, guys. If the price starts pushing 95, then I would probably rethink it. Good question. Great question. Okay, well, there's your update for tonight, guys. Hope that is helpful to you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by my channel. You could be anywhere and you stop by my channel. So I hope you enjoyed it, and hope that was helpful information for you. So be safe out there, guys. Be safe. The market is a tricky monster for sure. So just be careful what you're doing. All right, just protect your money at all costs. All right. Hope y'all have a great evening. All right. I wanted to make sure everybody had a chance to ask who wanted to ask a question, and it looks like everybody's quiet tonight. So y'all have a great Friday with your family. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.